Hey everyone, welcome to week 7. This week we're diving into connecting majors to careers. And guess what? This is your lightest week of the entire 8 weeks. Here's why. You've already done all the work. When we start with this class, we really start focusing on self-assessments, right? We take a look at your values, your interests, your skills, your self-concept, your personality, your calling, and we link those things to careers. The reason we do that is because sometimes it's easier to move far out or a little further out into our futures and work backward than it is to figure out what our very next step is. So that's kind of the design of the class. So now that we're taking a look at majors, there's a couple things you need to know. The first thing is there are some majors that tie directly to a career. For example, nursing. If you know you want to be a nurse, you need to major in nursing. If you know you want to be an engineer, you definitely need to major in engineering. However, if you think that you might want to be a community college counselor one day, you actually can major in absolutely anything. Or if you're interested in public policy, social services, even business to some degree, the options are really open for you. So to prove my point, I've taken us over to UC Berkeley's Career Center website, where there is an abundance of resources I really recommend you spend this week getting to know. The first one I really want to show you and spend some time on, however, is this What Can I Do with a Major In? So this What Can I Do with a Major In site has a list of different majors that are available actually at UC Berkeley. You can major in anything at CCC and transfer to UC Berkeley. I just want you to know that. I selected communication studies just to give you an example of a major that's pretty broad and doesn't have a specific connection to a specific job. What I mean by that is you don't major in communication studies and become a communication, as when you major in nursing, you become a nurse, right? So let's take a look at the different areas you can focus on with a major in communication studies as an example. The first area is business. You can see here there's lots of different types of jobs listed. Human resources, office management, writing, sales. Then it gives types of employers: retail stores, hotels, hospitals, banks, consulting firms. Really, these are a list of not actual employer names, but just types of employers. And then the third thing is strategies to get your foot in the door. Now, you might be saying, I don't want to work for any of those employers. Maybe communications is not for me. Well, hang on. Let's see the other areas that communications can link to. There's public relations and advertising as another area. Again, here are the employers, strategies. Media, copywriting, research, media planning and broadcasting, employers and strategies. Nonprofit work, grant writing, fundraising, public relations, religious work, types of employers and strategies. Government, campaigning, public information, there's research again, social services, and types of employers and strategies. We're not done yet. Here's law with their employers and strategies. Here's higher education, and I'll give you a small hint. I was a communication studies major when I was in college, and I had no idea I was going to be a community college counselor when I was studying this major. And then there's some general information about the major. Again, general. This is not college specific, with some more resources here for you. The Occupational Outlook Handbook is a link to that career research information that we've all been doing in this class. I really recommend you check out this site at UC Berkeley for that reason, but also some of these other things they have here. Every year, UC Berkeley surveys their graduates from every major. And then they publish that information for us to use. So you can go in and see like, okay, well, where do even engineers at UC Berkeley, where are they getting jobs? So you can get a sense of where the major leads to specifically for a real-time employer. They also go a little further to lay out some major maps. This is very specific to UC Berkeley, but this is where you can get a sense of the types of courses that you would take if you were to follow that major at UC Berkeley, but it probably translates to other schools as well. There's other resources here, other links. Look here, they tell you to talk to people. That's the informational interviewing. Again, this is a huge, huge resource. I'm directing you here first to get started, but also too, you can see there's a lot of different information here. They've got some YouTube videos. Bookmark this site. It's going to be helpful for you as you're exploring your careers and majors, even down the road when you're applying for jobs. It's just another tool for you to have access to, and it's totally free. Let me know if you need any help. I'm happy to answer questions. Happy week 7 all.